Good morning, Hydroreatlas viewers. I'm here with Landon and Marshall, our city engineers. This weekend, we could travel around the city and learn about the innovations that have helped Hydroreatlas become a circular economy.
You will learn how we design out waste and pollution, keep products and materials in use, and regenerate our natural systems.
Where will we start?
Hydroreatlas is located in New Brunswick, Canada. We have about 6,000 residents according to the recent 2171 census. The summers are hot and humid and the winters are very cold. All year round, the weather is wet and cloudy. The landscape consists of forests, rivers, streams, plateaus, and beaches.
People work at the transportation factory, automated recycling center, fisheries, aquaponic farms, and the hydro dam.
What do people do for fun in this city?
We are known as the lobster capital of the world. Residents can enjoy competitive fishing, boat and car races, hiking, and enjoy movies at the VR theater.
Explain to our viewers where our residents live.
Because our city was polluted and running out of space for waste, city planners developed a solution for residents to live closer together. This is called compact living. Residents agreed to move to updated apartments in the central part of the city.
What innovations do the apartments have that would help create a circular economy?
This is a water filtration system called the Sparkle. It filters and cycles gray water. Steel tanks store the water. Electrical engineers place special electrodes in the tank that discharge electricity, which changes into harmless material.
Apartments also have a recycling center. Citizens are trained on the importance of a no-waste society. They place their waste and recyclables in the appropriate bins and take them to the drop-off zone. Workers from the ARC, the Automated Recycling Center, pick up the materials and transport them to the facility.
I think it's so important that we educate everyone on how to be responsible for a no-waste society. This is key to being successful in a circular economy. What other ways did the engineers utilize land to help create a circular economy?
To achieve the first principle of a circular economy, civil engineers modified the layout of the city to become more compact. They evaluated all the land and converted vacant lots into community. Electrical, chemical, and mechanical engineers used spatial planning of the different zones so resources could be collected, reused, and redistributed efficiently.
Amazing. Your team of planners have done a great job planning the infrastructure of Hydroreatlas. How do people get around in the city?
Civil engineers then designed the Blaze mass transit system lines to be placed by the residential zones to run to all major zones.
The Blaze is an electric bus that can transport 30 or more people on a specific routes.
Are there any other ways to get around?
You can travel throughout our city by renting an electric car, traveling on water with the blaster boat, or by air with the boat.
How is the boat different from aircraft of the past?
A group of engineers worked to design and create this hydro-powered aircraft. We used the engineering design process to develop this vehicle. First, we knew that we wanted to make an aircraft that had zero CO2 emissions. Then we researched how to design this aircraft with specific requirements. We took time to brainstorm, decide on a solution, and create a prototype. We tested many prototypes before we developed the boat. We are still making improvements as we learn new information.
What other ways have you used the engineering and design process to improve Hydroreatlas?
Environmental engineers designed a system called the E-Tracker. This AI device monitors our city for pollution emissions by flying a drone over the city. With its ports on the side, it measures our air and sound quality.
Tell our viewers about the ARC.
To accomplish the second principle, workers take the materials collected and create new products based on their chemical composition at the Automated Recycling Center. Each material has a barcode when they are produced. The ARC uses lasers to scan the barcodes. This allows it to sort and count the materials, which are then conveyed into the correct section of the factory to convert it into new materials that our additional factories utilize to make new products.
The ARC returns some of the used products to their original manufacturer. This is known as reverse supply chain. Manufacturers receive the used products to recycle and refurbish it so that they can recoup losses and ensure repeat customers.
Hydroreatlas is doing a lot to design out waste and pollution and keep their materials in use. What type of power does the city use to maintain a green city?
Electrical engineers power Hydroreatlas by biogas, solar, wind, and hydroelectricity.
There are redundant energy sources. This is a great benefit to our city. Engineers have worked hard to plan our energy grid. What have they done to produce our food?
Agricultural engineers developed aquaponic farms to establish the third principle. Aquaponics is a mixture of hydroponics and aquaculture. This is done indoors because of the cold temperatures. Farmers then feed the fish. The fish waste is then used as fertilizer for the crops. There is not much water needed. The farms grow vegetables, fruits, and produce fish.
To further assist in the regeneration of our natural systems, structural engineers and environmental engineers equipped our exterior surfaces with green roofs. These roofs reduce waste by increasing the lifespan of our exterior surfaces. They can survive intense weathering and sunlight, making our buildings last longer contributes to less waste.
I'm learning so much. Speaking of learning, what educational services do we offer?
Students utilize AR teachers, interactive desks, virtual field trips, and online meetings to learn from teachers all over the world.
Citizens use telehealth. Biomedical engineers placed robo-nurses and doctors in offices for checkups. Surgeons use robotic technology during surgery. Drones and AI personnel assist the police and firemen to keep the city safe.
This city has so much to offer its citizens, but I would not be a true reporter if I didn't ask, what are the benefits as well as the disadvantages of living in a circular economy?
A circular economy has many benefits. A circular economy lowers CO2 emissions and traffic congestion. It encourages neighborhood connection and reduces travel time. It also saves 40% on the construction of new roads and up to 50% of our budget on water lines. More people are able to work consistently as well since they have reliable transportation.
However, there are trade-offs living in a circular economy. It forces people to live close together and not own their own vehicles. This disassembling process is difficult and expensive, and the employment landscape will change since the need for fuel and other resources will diminish. These trade-offs are, however, worth it because we have protected our city for future generations.
I want to thank Marshall and Landon, using the 3 principles of a circular economy and a variety of innovative technologies.